Hello and welcome to Crypto Condensed. Thank you for joining me on Sunday, September 8th. Hope you're having a good day. I am. Today's markets are fairly good for the altcoins. Bitcoin is a little slightly down at $10,439. Ethereum up to 181 and XRP up slightly at 26 cents. Our top gains for today are Cosmos up nearly a quarter at 23%. Aurora AOA is up 11% and Hypercash up 9.3%. On our top 200 coins, we see our top gainer is Alpha Token up 3,000%. Could I say scam? I don't know, but you do your own research for that one. Alpha Token. Function X up 24% and DEX 15 cents, currently up almost 20%. Onto our news, or actually, let's go to our dominance. You see how it's pulled back a little bit at 69.9%. Overall dominance is going down for Bitcoin, and that leads to altcoins sparking up. We'll go into our world news first. Crypto news from Brazil in review. So right here, I'll just read it for you guys. Brazil has seen a tumultuous week in the cryptocurrency industry. The tax agency announced that they are running out of funds. The SEC CVM claimed that Brazil is broke. The Central Bank of Brazil introduced a new instant payment system, and Cielo, Brazil's largest credit card operator, is now accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So yeah, Bitcoin's running out of money. You can see right here. And the Department of Federal Revenue, the RFB, stated that it will run out of money by September 24th. If by that date the Brazilian government does not unlock financial resources, the tax agency will terminate agreements with contractors, stop issuing individual taxpayer registry and identification numbers, and paying income tax refunds. This is huge for Brazil. And they are slowly and steadily going to crypto expenses because their old system and industry is simply broken and it's going broke. So the Central Bank of Brazil announces instant payment system. They recently announced that Brazil's citizens will perpetually be able to send and receive money in seconds instead of hours and days through this new instant payment system. And this system will prove a boon for cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. And it will allow deposits and withdrawals from exchanges on weekends and outside business hours. Besides the Brazil Central Bank, also other major cryptocurrency, other credit card operators now accept Bitcoin and cryptocurrency payments. So, like I said before, Cielo, one of Brazil's biggest and largest credit card operators, is now accepting payments through Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on its POS terminals. POS as in point of sale. So in order to use this point of sale terminal, the user must first create an account with partner networks such as Uzo or CryptoHub in order to accept crypto payments. So this is huge, I believe. This is one of many banks that are going cryptocurrency, and I think Brazil is showing that with their currency slowly collapsing, the faster they implement this new system, the more they will be fruitful in the future. So it says right here, Cielo may reportedly expand crypto payment capabilities to its mobile app in October. Cielo is the biggest payment system company in Latin America and has more than 1.4 million POS across 5,500 municipalities in Brazil. And just as a joke, this Brazilian radio show also they poked fun at this Bitcoin bank group GBB because they got hacked, and I guess they have over 30,000 undocumented customers and are facing various degrees of fraud charges. So Brazil is going through it. They have good and bad happening at the same time. So hopefully you're on the good side of things with Cielo and not broke with the rest of Brazil and their banking system. On to our next country for the day is Japan. Japan is doing huge things in the cryptocurrency business. Japan, one of the leading markets for for cryptocurrencies has seen a series of important developments for the cryptocurrency and blockchain industries this week. The country's financial regulator, the FSA, has licensed crypto-related businesses. Japanese Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Taro Aso noted that regulators need to find new approaches to address emerging technologies like cryptocurrencies and blockchain. So the Prime Minister Aso was a keynote speaker in this FinSum Tech Conference, which happened in Tokyo earlier, I guess over the weekend, or it was actually last week on the 5th. And new approaches are important without relying on conventional frameworks and approaches. And he said that financial authorities must respond quickly to new developments in order to avoid getting left behind. And that's great he said that, because I believe that Japan is in the forefront of this whole cryptocurrency movement. And if you do not follow in suit, you will get left behind, as he says. So, besides the Prime Minister, SBI Holdings, as you must have heard before, SBI Holdings has relations with the biggest banks in Japan, and excuse me. And per Katao, the group will also compile a self-regulation proposal by the end of 2029 and aim for certification by 2020. So the organization SBI Holdings aims to create standards and practices for security token offerings. So when they offer these new tokens, they want to do it in the right process, so it won't be able to be unregulated. It wanted to have it regulated and done correctly, the right way. And this will all start next year. And Kitao also says they plan that Ripple is linked with SBI Holdings, and Ripple plans to invest $50 million in payment service MoneyGram over the next 2 years, and it's meaningful for SBI businesses. If you are in Japan, you also must know about Line. Line has just received a license to operate as a cryptocurrency exchange from the FSA. The exchange will purportedly support Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. And while Line had launched its Bitbox exchange in Singapore last year, its lack of proper licensure meant it could not offer services to the clients in Japan and the United States. So they finally received the license from the FSA. So this should be more beneficial to the onboarding process of Line and the citizens that use Line in Japan and the United States. There's more news right here with the FSA. Blockchain report notes fast pace of Lightning Network development. So developments going on in Japan for that. But I want to end with the governor of Tokyo announces possibility of city digital currency. Yuriko Koike, the governor of Tokyo, announced that the city will start a proof of concept POC for a municipal digital currency to be issued by March of next year. The POC will purportedly take place in 2 locations in the city and will involve awarding digital currency to residents who have made social contributions in environmental conservation and eradicating poverty. A name for the currency is forthcoming. But this sentence right here, this is cool how the Tokyo government or whatever says to award digital currency to residents who have made social contributions in environmental conservation and eradicating poverty. So this shows that cryptocurrency is more than just financial. It's more than just the money concept of everything. You could change environmental and poverty. Like it has a bigger reach than what most people think about in the United States. And we see from Tokyo that they're going above and beyond to find more solutions to cryptocurrency and regulating the future of it. Another good charity of cryptocurrency is that Nance Charity accepts cryptocurrency donations for hurricane relief. So if you don't know, Binance has a philanthropic wing called Nance Charity, and their most recent donation is for the hurricane relief. This started on the 5th of September and is still ongoing. Currently, they have over 17 donations, totaling about half a Bitcoin or $5,800 in USD. Over here, this webpage, you can see what their solution and what their aim to raise is and who they're trying to affect. But I'll leave this in the description for you. If you want to donate, just click on the link and proceed. But this is pretty cool how it's not just about the corporations getting money, but it's for the whole society in general. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, Bitcoin has been steady and the altcoins have seen a rise. But is this Bitcoin dominance over? I think we're not as far into alt season as we think, but it is slowly switching over. As this trader says, Bitcoin Jack, he does see that Bitcoin dominance rallies a bit more to 75% to 77.5%. And then we'll see a correction and allow alts to increase. So he was saying Bitcoin dominance will hit 75, 77 and then pull back, fall off a cliff and go back to the low 60s or mid 50s. And that's when we will see alt season. But as of right now, alts might still bleed a little bit. And I don't think you should sell, or I mean, don't take my word for it, take Bitcoin Jack's word for it. He says, do not sell right now. You'll be taking you'll be selling right now for a 3% gain on Bitcoin when you could hold your little 3%, 4% loss on your alts and get like a 50% increase. But who knows when that will happen? It's just been going up and up, as you see right here from Dave the Wave. Bitcoin dominance has gone from 52 all the way to 70. And we could be seeing it going higher up before it finally collapses down and gives room for the alts. But only time will tell. On to alts news. One of the alts that I've been doing fairly well is Brave. I'm not Brave. It's a BAT token. So basic attention token is right here. Basic attention token is what powers the Brave browser. Currently at 17.6 cents. If you see right here, I have the Brave browser that I usually work on. They have a built-in wallet right here. And you can get rewards by tipping other content creators, such as myself. I will send you my referral link in the description below if you want to receive any free BAT by doing so. But interestingly enough, Japan again. Brave becomes the most downloaded web browser in Japan. The privacy-focused Brave web browser became the most downloaded web browser for Android in Japan. According to a recent post released on Reddit, this is the first time that Brave takes the first spot in a large country. Brave became the most popular crypto users because of its privacy features. As you know, Brave browser right here, it blocks all the cookies and trackers on most sites, so it gives you a fairly sleek and serene browsing experience with all the ads and pop-ups. If you look right here, Brave is the 9th most downloaded application for Android in Japan in the communication category. The first apps in terms of downloaded include Line, Town Wi-Fi, Yahoo Mail, Discord, Messenger, Yahoo, Kakao Talk, Skype, and finally Brave. Mozilla Firefox was in the 15th position with 533,000 recent installs. Brave, on the other hand, registered 2 million recent downloads. In addition to it, the free ad blocker browser was located in the 22nd position. So Brave is moving up the ranks, and I believe if you're not using it already, you should. It's one of the safest browsers in my opinion, and it moves very fast without having to load cookies and ads and everything. Here's the screenshot that I found on Reddit that links to Imager. As you see right here, it's moved 11 spots in the last week or so, and it's currently sitting at rank 9 in Japan. And installs are booming, and it's only going to keep going up. And if you use the browser, also you should rate it on the App Store. That'll do great for Brave and their community. On to one of the other alts that are one of the biggest names out there, Etherium jumps as ETH 2.0 testnet nears launch. I mean, this 2.0 has been going on for many months, I should say. And they had a meeting the other day with 45 people across client dev teams to figure out ETH 2.0. The event was organized by consensus all the way back in May, and it's still going on to this day. If I go right down here, it says summary. So it looks like the testnet is somewhat imminent. If that's the case, they may well meet the target date of January 3rd, 2020 for the launch of the ETH 2.0 Genesis block. So it keeps on delaying it, and it says 3/4 on the way into phase 1 when storage or the data layer is added sometime next year. with the full launch of sharding and completed ETH 2.0 expected sometime in 2021. So 2020 will be the whole rollout system for ETH and its staking and the proof of work to proof of stake. And it'll be transferring from testnet to mainnet all of next year. It's a slow process, but I'd rather have these things be done correctly than wrong and have to go back and do it again, as you've seen from Ethereum Classic. But yes, Ethereum is up right now compared to Bitcoin, up to $180. And if you've seen before in the past alt seasons, Ethereum usually leads the way, and from there it goes to the other altcoins. And to end my video today with this last altcoin, ADA, Cardano is most likely bottomed out, says cryptocurrency analyst. Most likely, I mean, he said it's bottomed out right here at 472, but of course, it's going to drop lower. So the next post right here, it just goes lower. So bottoms on bottoms on bottoms. This Cardano is like every other altcoin out there, I believe, and it's just been going down and down, bleeding out. So, but I talk about Cardano because this is not the only article I saw about it. I've also seen Crypto Love, one of the famous YouTubers out there in the crypto atmosphere. Crypto Love, over 95,000 subscribers. Subscribe to him if you have not subscribed. But he also dropped a video today about Cardano could be making you a millionaire. Could $4,400 of Cardano today make you a millionaire? So currently it's around less than 10 cents. I see Cardano, I believe it's at so it's top 11 currency. It's around 4.6 cents. And he's saying how if you invest today or whatever, later on it could be over $1 again. So $4,400 could make you a millionaire in the future. You can watch this video for your own resources, but I currently do not invest in Cardano, or have not in the past. Well, I'm not sure in the future, but possibly. But yes, it's like all the other altcoins out there. They're still very low compared to their all-time high values. And if you choose your right altcoins properly, you could become a millionaire. But that's just what Crypto Love is saying. But that's all for me for today on the news. Hope you're having a great weekend, and hope you have a great week in the days to come. I'll see you tomorrow, Monday. And for me, I'm out of here. Champagne Crypto. Peace.